Yo, 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 it's Jay Hizzle in the drizzle. Today we're making some cool stuff on the Robo. Today we're printing out the Flexi solder help tool. I've always kind of wanted a nice little soldering station, you know. Just browsing around on Thingiverse and saw this nifty little file and thought, hey, might as well give it a try. I got a little test piece here. It's kind of nifty. The top piece here in blue, that is in PLA, and this black piece here is in TPU. Test these out just to figure out what I want to do with the settings. Go over that in just a minute here. For those of you who are interested, got to print out 16 of these blue pieces and 16 of the black pieces, and those are just the little arms there on the little solder station. Just to be sure, we're going to quick review the print settings here, provided to us by the designer. Basically what he's saying is, print at a high resolution makes the stuff move around a little bit easier. But if you guys are ever on Thingiverse, make sure to check the. If you guys are ever on Thingiverse, make sure to check the print settings. If you guys are ever on Thingiverse, make sure you guys print the. Forget it. Check the print settings. In the long run, it helps. Just a quick rundown of my print settings. We're printing these babies out at maximum resolution. We got 0.1 layer height. I'm going to go over my print settings for this blue pen. First layer height, 0.3. Because 3 is the magic number. I'm also doing 4 perimeters and 100% infill. I want this thing to be nice. As far as speed goes, right around 60 millimeters a second seems to do the trick. Good base speed to work off of. Just about ready to cue these guys up in production mode. If you guys have any more questions about what I run as far as speeds, just hit me up in the comments. Seems like I'm not cooling my plastic fast enough, so I got a little upgrade. It's just a little rounded part here. When it tries to do this, when I got 3 or 4 of them on there, it extrudes that plastic, and what it does is that those outer layers start to curl up almost, and they get a little bit higher than the extruder. So then the extruder comes back along, hits the piece, breaks it off the bed. No Chuchius Maximus. Gucci Mane up in the what? Gucci Mane up in the hizzle. Just do it. Just do it, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have officially hit maximum chill. I spy with my little eye a plumbus. It is a plumbus. Everybody has a plumbus. Now when it comes to 3D printing, I'm more of a hit it and quit it kind of guy. When it gets to production style printing, not my area of expertise. So if you guys got any pointers, let me know. Here's a section of 4 that I printed out. Again, I'm happy, really happy with how this turned out. Just a little bit of stringy bits in between the the pillars there. Not really a big deal, just going with the razor blade and cut all those off. Now, this section of 4 was only 7 minutes longer than the section of 3. Definitely saving time by having more than one part on the bed. I have my section of 8 printing out right now on the Robo. Adjusted my settings just a little bit again. See if I can't squeeze a little bit more time out of these prints. Now here's the chunk of 8. Definitely saved a lot of time by doing 8 all at once here. Print quality of these pieces kind of gone down a little bit. There's a bit of oozing here. But that's alright, just gotta trim those up with the razor blade and everything should be Gucci. It's looking good. It's looking real nice. It's got that extra sauce. You know what I mean? That secret sauce. Oh, ooh, spicy. I guess what I'm saying is, when you print more than one piece on the printer at a time, it really cuts down the print time as an individual piece. Now what I got here are the little pins of the Flexi solder guy. I stuck those two, and whatever you want to call them, I don't know. But couldn't get them out. But anyways, those all came out great. I'm really happy with how those all did. Now these pieces here are what the pins go into, as you can see. You know, just in there like that, and they move around, and then the other one comes around like that, and you have your little flexible arm. Now these black pieces were printed out in TPU. And when I printed them as just the one, came out great. Didn't have a problem with them at all. But then when I started getting more than one on the bed, then that's kind of when problems started to arise, where as the nozzle was moving back and forth between the different ones, it would leave so many stringy bits. So I was just like, frizz that scrizz, and print them all out one at a time. Now this is the base of the Flexi solder stand, or solder helper, or whatever they called it there on Thingiverse. Link in the description. But anyways, I'm really actually happy with how this came out. For not having printed a whole lot with TPU, I really can't complain. I'd say, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, there's a little bit of, nastiness in there, but whatever. TPU is a sticky material. It's kind of hard when you're jumping around. I'm sure I'll get it figured out. Here's the rest of the pieces besides the clips. And there's not really anything too terribly special about these, but regardless, these are awesome prints. I'm really happy with these. Focus. Quit taking pictures and focus. There we go. Alright, so what I got here is the clips for the Flexi solder stand to hold your little wires that you want to solder together. Now with these, what's got to get done is I have to get a rubber band or something going on here to hold these closed. And I think I got a pretty good solution for that. I have this little standard O-ring kit of EPDM, which is ethylene, propylene, diene terpolymer, or some crazy thing like that, something that doesn't make sense. But anyways, it's the stuff they make those rubber roofs and hoses and stuff out of. It's pretty common. I was trying to look up on Grindr here on what this hardness means, because, ask the guys who know. Now I was able to slip on a couple of these number 7s here, and works like a beaut. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and get this thing all put together with a little help of some super glue. Oh, that's super glue. If that ain't the skiz that makes you drizz, you're watching the wrong YouTube video. Razzmatazz. Let's go test this bad boy out. Awesome. Let's test her out. We're finally up to temp, so let's get her soldered. Just gonna put my soldering iron on here just to heat up all the little fibers, and then come in with the solder. Can't say that one was the best one I've ever done, but you get the gist. This thing works great. I'm going to do Let me solder this thing just one more time here with this little guy here. Now, if you do your wires like this, where you kind of like wrap them around each other, they're so strong you don't even have to solder them, but I'm going to do it anyways. There you have it. That one was decent. Primo, baby. There you have it. The Flexi solder stand. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Catch you later, hombres.